Thanks for joining me, Dr. Heidi Hanna. I'm Executive Director of the American Institute of Stress. We're going to talk about panic disorder. I know yesterday you gave a TED Talk on the cure for stress. What is your takeaways about the potential cure for panic attacks?
So I guess a framework, as you know, of curiosity. I think curiosity is one of our most valuable human brain hardwired capacities. And if you think about it, from the time we were born, we're curious. We ask questions, we explore possibilities, and we gather information to customize an experience for ourselves in life. And genetically, about 20% of the population has a sensitivity that they process deeper into the brainstem, these potential threats in their environment. So if you know that about yourself and you can appreciate that and say, this doesn't make me a bad person, I just have this sensitivity and here's the benefits of it. Really, stress is just trying to get our attention. And if we try to minimize it or push it away, it is just going to talk louder to us. And I think that's really where panic comes. So appreciate that about ourselves, know that we're human, know that it's our nervous system trying to do us a favor, and start befriending our own nervous system by doing things like deep breathing and meditation and mindfulness, time in nature, humor, aromatherapy, massage, music. I could go on and on and on. I think people need to customize their own toolkit based on their own needs, and you got to get curious about it and really make it personalized.
That's a great summary. I wanted to share with you something that you and I have spoken about as well, the use of technology to add to that. And one of the breathing at 6 breaths per minute, which we turned into a tool called My Calm Beat, which is on mybrainsolutions.com. But it's really breathing at 6 breaths per minute and following a breathing bar that has deep biology to do with the way carbon dioxide and oxygen are exchanged in the lung. And secondly, the control of our blood pressure. And these are deeply wired biological additional benefits that you get to all the great list of non-technological ways to circuit break and to prevent stress, anxiety, and panic attacks. And of course, that's fantastic.
Yeah. And I would say two things about that, if I can, Evian. I think to think about it proactively and reactively. So there's coping with the feeling of panic and anxiety in the moment. And so you really want to have your go-to strategies for that. But there's also proactively retraining your nervous system, which is what you're talking about. I now do at least 20, sometimes 30 minutes of breathing exercises. And I have been shocked to see that, meditation, which I also really enjoy, just that breathing, that simple breathing without the structure and the spirituality and all the other things that are fun to play in, that breathing in that rhythmic pace is so key. And what that does is it starts to soften, or like you said, it raises your threshold. So the triggers may be there, but they're not going to be as intense. So to really kind of separate that, I like to think of like a recharge toolkit for your own nervous system, one that you do proactively every day. Physical exercise is another one for me. Humor is another one. But I'm going to do this to train my nervous system, just like I would my physical fitness, to be stronger and more resilient. But then in the moment, and those breathing exercises, if you're doing them regularly, proactively, you can do them for 30 seconds, and they help you reactively to kind of re-anchor to that more calm state.
Thank you, Heidi. We'll leave it there. See you next time.